All right. Here goes the dog. Oh my God. Okay, all right. Come on, let's start clapping. Jesus Christ, hold on. Let's start clapping. Okay. Uh, Good morning, guys, and God bless. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. Let me just get it together. It is a Toxic Talk Thursday. Shout out to everybody over there on YouTube. It's a Toxic Talk Thursday. Welcome, guys. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Chat room is wide open, or you can call in the numbers 570-982-6950 on a Toxic Talk Thursday. Um, Please like, share, follow, and subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. We are here and we're excited to be here and on this chilly Thursday morning, but it's all good. Now, listen, this is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, it's the only place on this entire earth where you get your morning started right. To the queen herself, Janice Segure. Good morning. God bless. How are you?
Peace and love, beautiful people. All is well here. Hope all is well with you on this lovely day of October 9th, 2025. Current temperatures in my neck of the woods, 50 degrees. Expected high going up to 60 and lows dropping right back down to 50 degrees. I'm Janice Segure from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Only place where you get your morning started right. Not only do you get your morning started right, here on the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, know that we are 100% committed to this show Monday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So when I use the word commitment, please be committed as well. If you don't mind, please share the show. Also, subscribe to the show. I want everybody in there subscribing to the show. Now, before we start, we haven't been up since Monday. Janice, it's been a few days before I get into my whole thing. How's your week going so far?
My week is going very, very well so far. I'm busy, as usual, running around, doing this and the other, putting the fires out, but everything is good. Today, I'm going to visit my daughter, spend some time with her, my oldest daughter. So I'm looking forward to a beautiful weekend. Yes.
Okay. Well, and guys, it's a time, and thanks for sharing, Janice. God, you sound like you're high on natural life right now.
I'm feeling refreshed, man. I'm really, really refreshed.
Let's give Janice a round of applause. She feels really refreshed. I mean, I feel refreshed as well. Last couple of days been really good over here. Thank God. Shout out to my wife. We did the damn thing, the other night, and God bless. You know what I'm saying? And I want to appreciate her for rocking with me at this elderly age. Thanks for the super love for the other night. Let's shout out.
Thanks for rocking out with you, right?
Yeah, thanks for rocking out with me. God, you're gonna go to heaven having sex with me. I swear to God. I don't know how you do it, but God bless you. So that's to my wife. But before we start, now I'll do it later. Don't pay me on my.
Look, you might forget later.
You think so? Okay, so then I'll just do it now. I don't want to do it so early in the show. But okay, I tell you what. When I put the moves on my wife the other night, Janice.
Okay, you know what? Wait till more people get in. We all want to hear this. You got to share this with everybody.
Why you gotta laugh when I said I put the moves on my wife? Why you gotta laugh? Why it's gotta be? I know it's weird, man. But you know what? And when I put the moves on her, it sounded like this, Janice, before we start. We just want to bug out. Just have some fun.
Okay.
This is how I put the moves on my wife, and God bless her.
Relax your thighs. Get on top and start to ride until you feel that need. And I'm going to feel the cool J. Start that need of mine. I want to know in you all night. Let into the sunrise. In you.
What the heck? Oh my God. So that's what you sang to your wife?
Yeah, that's what I sang to my wife. Hey guys,
You so crazy.
welcome to the show. I'm gonna play that again, but welcome to the show. We are super excited to be here. Now, before we start the show, guys, remember we creeping it real. You see, Janice has on another one of her outfits because Janice got 17,000 outfits. Janice, can you describe your outfit, please?
I am with SWAT today. I'm hanging with SWAT today. Got my SWAT hat on, SWAT patches. Got my Billy Club right here. Yeah, ready to rock out with some SWAT. Yeah.
Guys, creeping it real.
Yeah.
Get your faces together. Get your masses out. We're super excited about that. And I can't wait to put on my mask every once in a while until the 31st. Now, Janice got 17,000 outfits. I don't. The mask I'm wearing today is this face, okay? So, guys, please, we would love for you guys to participate. Now, before we start the show, last night, Janice, I was in my glory watching sports last night. And I'm a big New York Yankee fan. And unfortunately, the Yankees lost last night to the Toronto Blue Jays in the semifinals of 5-2. The Yankees have one of the biggest payrolls in baseball. They were predicted to go to the World Series. And for the second year in a row, they lost at home. Okay, so they are eliminated. Yankee fans are upset. And this is how Big Papi described the Yankees losing last night.
Dale, the Yankee lose. The Yankee lose. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, let's do it again. The Yankees lose. The Yankees lose. Yankees lose. Let's go, baby.
But you don't take it personal. I get it.
One more. The Yankees lose.
Oh my God.
He's making a play on when the Yankees win. They had a famous announcer back in the days, and every time the Yankees won the game, he would go, "The Yankees win, the Yankees win." So he's making a play on the Yankees losing because he used to play with the Boston Red Sox, who are rivals of the Yankees. And the Yankees just recently beat the Red Sox last week in the playoffs to advance to the Toronto Blue Jays, and the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Yankees at. So I just want to say this before we start. The New York Yankees is a very disappointing baseball team. One of the highest payrolls on earth. They have some of the best players that can play, that money can buy today. And in the playoffs, they can't perform. And the Yankees, I'm a big Yankee fan. Janice, because, I grew up in the Bronx, and I grew up at least maybe 4 miles away from Yankee Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to go to Yankee Stadium all the time. My father used to take me to Yankee Stadium. Me and the boys in the neighborhood, we used to go to Yankee Stadium. So there was a lot going on with the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to the Yankees. You're a pathetic team right now. And before I get into that, I went to the Yankee. Janice, have you ever?
Hey, girl.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody, Miss Miko's in the building. Janice, have you ever been to a baseball game?
Oh, yes, I have several. Mm-hmm.
Miss Miko, have you ever been to a baseball game?
As a kid, yes.
Okay, so I went to the Yankee game back in the day, a few years back, Janice and Miko, and it was like, it wasn't opening day, but it was the game after opening day, and it was in April. It was like April the 1st. And I went out there, and it was about 40 degrees out there, and I had on a soft leather jacket on.
Oh man!
And my boy that was with me, he had on like some thin clothing as well.
Oh.
And by the time we got to the game, it was literally about 32 degrees out there. And they had little snow flurries. And we was all the way in the upper deck by the lights. And you could feel the wind gusts up there. And the guys that was sitting in front of us were some white dudes, and they already had their shirts off and, cheering for the Yankees. Babylonians are not scared of the cold.
They're not.
And then out of nowhere, in the bottom of the second inning, remember, baseball is 9 innings.
Mm-hmm.
Janice, don't you know at the bottom of the second inning, me and my man got out of there and left the stadium because my hands were freezing cold.
It's like, not today.
So shout out to folks that go to these sporting events in the wintertime and sit out there looking crazy, cold as hell. I went to a high school football game down the block. The local high school is right down the block from where I live. We went to a football game last winter on a Friday night. Miss Migo, it was about 30 degrees. Matter of fact, Miss Migo, it was, I live over here in Liberty High School. They was playing Easton High School. That's over there where you live. Mm-hmm. So Easton High School came over here to play Liberty in Bethlehem. It was so cold, I got out of there.
Yeah, them games be brutal. Absolutely.
Come on, chat room, if you ever sat at a sporting event in the wintertime in the cold. All right, guys, welcome to the only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Miss Migo, you just missed the beginning of the show, and let's give a round of applause, Miss Migo. She's 12 minutes late, but God bless. Miss Migo, Miss Migo, you still there?
Maybe she got a phone call or something like that.
Okay, go. Let's go on with our first story, guys. Welcome. We got a lot of folks in the chat room. We truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I had sex with my wife last night. We bust a nut, and when we bust that nut, before I bust that nut, this is what I was singing to my wife.
Relax your thighs, get on top and start to ride until you feel that need, and I'm gonna feel the cool J. Start that need of mine, noting you all night, into the sunrise, noting you.
That's crazy.
I know your friends that are listening to the show right now, and shout out to Janice friends. Please don't still listen to the show. I'm just tripping. Don't go nowhere. Let me say something real quick. To Janice Segure friends and family, don't hold it against her because of me. Okay?
Shawn.
Just rock with me, okay? And you will grow to love this show, all right? Don't sit there, Janice Segure friends, and be like, oh my God. Janice, what are you doing with that man?
Just hang in there.
Just hang in there. It's going to be all right. Okay? I know we dumbing down. See, Janice is the smart one and Miko's the smart one. You dumb it down a little bit with Harvey, okay? So don't go nowhere. We got loving folks in here that you guys, when you guys meet them, it's all good. Don't worry about me. I'm a little bit of a jokester. That's all. So y'all stay here. I know it's a different vibe, but this is what you get. Janice, Miko, they're even kill. They're good. Me, I'm out the left field, okay? So you guys stay there. Everybody in the chat room, wave at Janice Segure families and friends, please, because they are totally shocked. They don't even know why Janice is on this panel right now.
What the hell?
So to Janice Segure friends and family, they your asses right there. It's gonna be okay. Okay, this is where you get your morning started right. Okay, don't worry about it, Janice. Miss Miko and Janice they're smart women. I'm the one out the left field, but don't hold that against Janice.
Yes, please.
We go bat nutty over here on my end. Don't pay me no mind. And thank God for Jesus. Yeah, because Miss Miko, Janice is worried because her friends is listening, and they like to eat cheese and grapes and listen to jazz music and meditate.
They're mature, demure colored folk.
Yeah,
They're demure neighbors.
Yeah, they're They're ultra bougie neighbors over there.
Yeah, you go visit. We're gonna serve you up something on a charcuterie board, okay? We're gonna give you some wine.
And Miss Migo, Janice and Gore friends need to know that we are bougie neighbor killers over here. We're gonna knock all that bougie out your ass.
When we done with Janice, they're gonna be like, Janice who?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know you, boo. We don't know you, boo.
That's right. When we finish with Janice, Janice gonna wake up in the morning singing this.
Relax your thighs, get on top and start to ride until you feel that need, and I'm gonna feel the cool J. Start that need of mine. I'm noting you all night, up into the sunrise. I'm noting you.
Oh my God.
Hey!
I can't. Sure, you a hot mess.
Go ahead,
Yes.
Janice. What you got? Welcome to the show, man. Come on, we're gonna do front page news, Janice and Gore. Let's go.
All right. Well, I want to talk about the air traffic control briefly. You know that they are on strike, and this is about what, day 3 that they've been on strike. And well, I shouldn't say strike because that's not what it is. They've been
Furlough.
calling in sick is what they're doing. And are they really sick? I don't know. Maybe they are sick, but it is causing a whole lot of delays and cancellations across the country. Now, with that said, I want to say I feel good about that. Like, if the government is okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. This is where I'm coming from with it. Okay, if the government is shut down and you're not getting paid, then shut it down. I'm trying to find a way where we can protest to the things that we are unhappy with, the way things are going. Now, look at the way the country is right now. Before Agent Orange began sending the National Guard troops, in various places over the country, everything was kind of peaceful. Everybody was okay going along with, the way things were. But now that he is doing all of the things that he has done, it looks like war all over the place. It looks like we need help from somebody now, so I'm thinking, well, what if we do, we meaning everyone who works for the government, shut it down. You're not getting paid anyway. Shut down transportation. And maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe I'm wrong. I know we're all going to feel it. We're all going to be hurt, from it. But we need to make a very strong stance against what's happening across the country, because if we don't, it's going to get worse. And I think this is a great opportunity, starting with the air traffic controllers, and then let's just let it trickle on, across the country. Now, again, maybe I'm wrong. So please let me know. What do you think? Am I wrong about this?
Yes, you are wrong, Janice, because I'm getting back on the plane tomorrow morning, and I need the mofos to be at work telling my pilot when to land and when to take off. So yes, you're 100% wrong. I need all hands on deck while I'm flying.
So wait till you get home. Wait till you get home.
I come back on Monday, so anything after Monday is fair game.
Okay. So we're gonna wait till she gets home, and let's spark it up. Let's rev it up a little bit. Okay, but I'd like to know what if we have any listeners who work for the government. Maybe you work in transit, maybe you're police officers or whatever. What do you think about like boycotting, protesting in this manner, shutting it down to a certain degree? You're not getting paid anyway. You know who's getting paid? Congress. They're still getting paid, but everybody underneath them, they're not getting paid, and they're working. The air traffic controllers, they work at least 60 hours a week. And they say that it is exhausting. It's exhausting. It is stressful. So what are we doing here? Or are we afraid to lose our job? You might lose it anyway, the way this man is talking. But anyway, what do you think, Shawn? What say you?
Well, this is the first thing I say. When Miko go to the airport, when she goes to the airport, this is what the air traffic controllers will be doing.
I can't.
Look, I'm
Well,
still
Janice,
learning lyrics to that song.
Janice, before I yield my time back to Miss Miss Miko's out of her complete mind. I know she's working and she's traveling, and she's the travel person here in this group. And Miss Miko has logged in a lot of air miles, and God bless her for that. I ain't going nowhere near airport. These people are under distress. You pay people. The reason why you do the job is two reasons. One, you might love the job, and second, you want to get paid. Now, and then the third reason why people perform well is because there's no distress at the job. You have stress at the job when you're working with other people. That's natural. But when you're under pressure, that's when you don't perform well. So I say all this to say, if you're not getting paid, you're under pressure. Now you're under distress. Now you have other distractions. These air traffic controllers have one of the most important jobs on earth, next to like a heart surgeon.
Right.
So imagine you going to work, you directing traffic, and you're looking at your account, and your car insurance is not paid, and the mortgage and the rent, and you trying to direct airplanes on the runway, and you getting notice that your Hulu's about to get canceled because you're not getting paid. And then you got, what about the traffic controllers that are on child support? You think that they're going to take they're back on child support 2 and 3 weeks. The government want them to go to work. Yes, I'm calling out sick. I'm putting in a parlay. I got to get my money because I can't go to work and perform underneath this pressure. This is pressure. And they're going to work thinking that maybe, after this is over with, they'll get that back money as they usually do. But what Janet just said, the President Trump might not even pay them. He's gangster. He's like, yo, I don't even care. You might get fired. So why, and I'll yield my time to Miss Miko, why the hell would I go to an airport knowing that the people who are the next important, I think they're more important than the pilots flying the plane themselves.
Yes.
I think the air traffic controller is more important than the pilot. The plane basically can fly itself. Only thing these neighbors are doing is taking off and landing. And then 2 years from now, AI gonna take care of all of that anyway. They ain't gonna. You're gonna have pilotless plane.
Right, Shawn. To your point with that, now with the pilots, there's such a shortage in pilots that they're rushing them through pilot school. They're not getting like the 1,000 hours on hands training. Now they're doing 1,000 hours simulated training in a room like they're flying a plane before they let them out to fly the people around.
Now,
Exactly.
Steve, let me just say to Miss Miko, I already have an issue with flying. Okay. Now you telling me that, which I was totally unaware of. Man, my sister's trying to get me to go take a trip with her in December. I think I'm gonna be like, no, with all of this that's going on, and then what you just said, no, thank you. That's all right. If I can't drive, that's all right.
But Janice, number one, you need to stop driving 17,000 hours on the highway. Knock it off. Get on. You might as well get on a plane, Janice. It is true. You might get. There might be more of a high probability. Not you, but I'm saying people have accidents in cars more frequently than planes crashing. I know there's a whole mental thing with you, and I respect that the way you feel. But Janice, get on a plane and knock it off. Join the human race. Get on a plane and fly wherever the destination is. But the problem that I'm having with these guys is the real life problems.
Yeah.
You can't tell people to come to work and not work in $1 billion industry. I could see if it's the guy working at the bodega and he go, yo, I can't pay you today or tomorrow, but Friday when it's busy, I'm going to give you your money. Even though bodegas, no disrespect, are essential to the community.
Right.
But flying in a plane and the air traffic controller that directs the traffic, that is on the top of the food chain of essential.
Yeah, they have my life is in their hands when I'm up in that sky flying with them. Yes. That's some serious ish right there. And, and you said there are more people dying on the ground. Well, there's more cars and vehicles on the ground than in the sky. Okay. So to me, that's why that's happening. But I'd rather have my life in my own hands than to have my life in the hands of a pilot who is not even, according to Ms. Miko, getting their 1,000 hours in.
And not only that, what about traffic controllers that are in relationships that are arguing with their lady like this dude?
With you, I don't fucking like no other female out here. I love nobody else but you.
and my 2 kids. How can you tell me that? To just go and be happy with someone else so you can be happy with someone else? Is that why you're telling me to go?
But you. I don't know what else but you and my 2 kids.
And my 2 kids. And matter of fact, I got to go to the airport now and direct traffic. That's going to be Miko. Miko, this is going to be your air traffic controller when you go to the airport tomorrow.
With you, I don't fucking like no other female out here. I love nobody else but you. And my 2 kids. How can you tell me that? To just go and be happy with someone else so you can be happy with someone else? Is that why you're telling me to go?
Now that's who you want you want your air traffic controller arguing with his baby mother like that and then trying to get your punk ass to where you got to go, Miss Miko?
We gotta do.
You
now,
better get on that Greyhound.
I traveled internationally last week and I had 0 interruptions, 0 delays, 0 problems. It was smooth sailing from TSA all the way through the flight to when I landed when I came back. So I hope that's the same energy I'm gonna have tomorrow.
Everybody, I hope so too. I do.
Everybody, before we move on to our next story, everybody, could we put the prayer emojis in for Miss Miko?
Shut up.
This is a chick that's scared of everything but a fly 15,000 miles in the air. Let's clap for Miss Miko and her bipolar behavior, please. and Janice, you're right, man. Miko brings up a good point before we move on.
Yeah.
Guys, did you hear what Miss Miko said? That Janice touched on, Paul? They're rushing these guys through pilot school. They're not even getting 8,000 hours in. They're doing 48 minutes, and then you're going to get on a plane, and you're going to fly the plane.
That's crazy. That's crazy work to me.
That's terrifying to me, you know. And I do fly, but I'm very selective when I fly. If I can drive there, I will be driving. I put my own life in my own hands, you know. So,
Jen, when the last time you flew on a plane?
It was this year. Where did we go? Oh God. I flew to Florida. I did fly to Florida earlier this year, and I can't remember where else. But yeah. You know, when I travel with the family, we do fly because they're not having that. I ain't driving nowhere. No, my husband's not having that. The rest of them are like, well, I'm going with daddy, you know.
So Janice, when you get on the plane, right, and you're in the future lies and you hear the sounds of the plane and you know that weird looking steam that's coming up from the top of the luggage and you're sitting, you're about to sit down. What's going through your mind when you put that seatbelt on and that plane taxis on the runway and you're about to feel that thrust that's going to propel you right into the air? Janice, what's going through that mind of yours when you're in there?
Look, I'm pressing that button. Drink, please. Can I get a drink right now? May I drink, please? You know, I need to take a nap as soon as possible. Let me just get there quick, you know. Yeah, that's me. Mm-hmm.
Is your anxiety from 0 to 10? Where's your anxiety at when you're in that air, when you're 25 feet off the ground and there's the point of no return?
Okay, in all honesty, I am a meditation practitioner, and so if I am not sleeping, if I am not, you know, hadn't had my few drinks because they're refusing to give me anything until we get up in the air, I open up my books and I start meditating. I start reading and I start listening to stuff. That's right. I take my mind off of that ish right there. Okay. Otherwise, I'll be like them dudes sitting next to me, clenching the seats like for dear life, which I hate when I sit next to somebody who is more afraid to fly than I am. Okay. But that's what I do. I take my book out and I read. I go there.
Miss Miko, when before I'll answer last, but Miss Miko, when you're sitting in that seatbelt and they put that seatbelt on and that plane is on taxiing on that runway and now it's thrusting at about 300 miles an hour and it's lifting off and it's about 200 feet in the air, what's going through your mind at that point?
I'm asleep, Shawn. I don't know.
Okay, good answer.
I get on the plane, I say my prayer, I put my headscarf on, and now the lights out.
Good answer.
I'm already sleeping.
Miss Miko, could you ask me the same question, please?
Boy, what's going through your mind when that throttle and that thrust starts to hit your body as you're taking off on the plane?
Well, let's put a pause on throttle and thrust. Miss Miko, you're not going to throttle and thrust me at the same time. You better do that to Mike Dixon. Maybe Mike Dixon like the throttle and the thrust, not Harvey. I'm from the Bronx.
You don't throttle and ain't no throttle.
I don't throttle and thrust. I might throttle.
Okay, just throttle. Just the throttle.
I might throttle or thrust, but not both. Miss Miko, I embrace my anxiety. I embrace my fears when that happens. If I got a window seat, I'm looking right out the window while it's all going down. And I'm saying to myself, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Wow, you're strong, man.
If it's going to happen, if this thing going down, I'm going down with a smile. That's it. I'm not going to sit there praying to Jesus and it's over with. I'm gonna have sex with myself when that plane is going down.
Look, Shawn, I can see you looking out the window now, just cracking jokes, making jokes along the way, laughing like they only knew what I was thinking in my head.
Exactly. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But guys, again, let's put those prayer emojis in for Miss Miko. She's flying again with air traffic controllers that are not getting paid and are arguing with their baby mothers.
Oh my God. Shut up.
Janice, what else you got from Page News, guys? And welcome to the show. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're enjoying the show. Put a number 2 if you did. After Janice does a story, then we'll go into what Miko's doing, and God bless. Go ahead, Janice. What you got?
Okay. So I wanted to touch on something that Shawn brought to my attention about, what's her name? Aisha Curry. Okay. You want to play the video for everyone? She said something and people are just like going crazy over what this woman said. And I feel like she's just lost, but go ahead.
I really regret marrying Steven. I never wanted children and he doesn't understand me at all. I have my own dreams. I want to pursue my career. I want to live my own life, but everything is suffocated by his lifestyle and expectations. Now I've become a mother. I've become Steven's wife, and the part of me that wanted freedom, that wanted to explore the world, has been completely buried. When I say I'm tired, he doesn't understand. He always frowns and says, "You're too sensitive," or "Don't you think life is good right now?" He's busy with games and various public events, while I'm at home handling the kids and taking care of the household. Many times I feel no support at all. Sometimes he gets impatient when I pursue new projects or start a new brand, and then complains, asking when I can just stay at home. It's kind of ridiculous. I understand that he loves family, but that doesn't mean I have to be trapped at home. Pursuing my career doesn't mean I love my children or him any less. I just want to live my own life. I just want him to give me advice, not lectures.
Now, I get where she's coming from, but child, sit down, okay? Sit down and enjoy the lifestyle that God has awarded you with, because there are so many people out there who wish they had the stability that she has right now, okay? But on the other hand, so I get where she's coming from, though. You know, she is not the kind of person who just wants stability. Like, she wants to be able to give herself the stability that she needs. She wants to be able to support the family, help the family as well. She doesn't want to just sit back and collect the money. You know, she wants to do something. She wants to be a part of the experiment and what have you. And some people are saying that she was looking for affection. And well, what's wrong with wanting affection? What's wrong with wanting to be a strong woman and go out there and get your own bag, you know, and be a part of the whole experience in life? And so I listened to the most of the interview, and I can surely say that a lot of people just blowing this whole thing out of context. Okay. I'll say that for now. Everybody else go.
Now, Janice, I'm getting like in the chat, and people are texting me saying that sounds like AI. They don't think she said that. It may be like an artificial intelligence generated situation. Mm-hmm. They don't think that that's actually real.
Well, that may not be actually real, all of it. But if you go and you listen to the show, the podcast or whatever, she does talk about that. She does say how, you know, she felt like she got lost, you know, in the whole experiment. You know,
I want to get lost.
I do too. I don't have a problem getting lost. But she sounded to me during the interview. She just sounded like she was a strong woman who wanted to just go out there and make a way for herself and whatever, and be proud of herself, whatever. But
I want to be soft. I want to live in my soft girl era. I don't want to be a strong woman.
Welcome.
I want to cry in a Rolls Royce.
Okay. I want to cry in the spa as they're giving me my facial, or
exactly,
getting my body scrubbed.
Hey guys, please, if you don't mind, like, share, follow, subscribe. Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team with these two queens here, Janice, Segure, and Miss Miko, and God bless. And guys, don't forget, we creeping in real. Miss Miko, right? We still got your commitment. You and baby Belly and the dog and everybody getting dressed up, a face mask. We doing that
for Halloween.
Yeah, for the 31st.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's give a shout out to Janice for the third day in a row. She's had on an outfit. She's sitting up there styling and profiling because she got 17,000 outfits over there. And God bless her.
Okay, Princess in the chat said that he stole some candy last night. He needs to be arrested, Janice. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what he said.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, what you want to say to Princess with your stick, Janet?
I'm coming for you, brother. All right. Okay.
Princess, you might have to bend over. Or Janice, you can sing this to Princess.
Relax your thighs, get on top and start to ride until you feel that meat. And I'm gonna feel the cool J. Start that need more. Knowing you all night into the sunrise. Knowing you.
He just ruined a perfectly good song. I'm sorry about that, but
I can't. But Princess also said that he remembered when Ayesha Curry said that she felt good to be desired by other men other than her husband.
Other than her husband, yes.
Now, look, here we go. Okay. Hold on, I had an ADHD moment. Steph Curry at this moment is a bitch ass neighbor. Okay?
Why you say that?
Because you got to be a man, bro. You take this woman and you dump her ass. She wants to be the vocal point of the relationship. There's nothing wrong with that, but you don't have nothing to give to the community like that. As far as you leveling up, being popular, you want to be popular because you feel like you're the one who's doing all the work here. You're not. Steph Curry is worth $240 million. He's one of the world's best basketball players in generations. He's the man, honey. Okay, and don't get it twisted. No shout out to you, Ayesha. You looking crazy in the face right now. You got that big pumpkin head. You look like a pumpkin, right? You should be in the contest for creeping it real without the mask. Okay, you're a 5 at best. The only reason why you attend because your husband is almost a billionaire. Fall back. You got these kids, honey. You're good. None of your little clauses is not going to work for you. You are not going to outshine your husband. And for you to go online, and I do agree with Miko, I know some of this might be AI generated, but I do get the point that she's making because she's been talking this mess for years. Steph Curry, this is your uncle right here talking to you. I want you to dump this wife of yours. Pay her out. Pay her out. Give her the $75 million and get your punk ass out of there. Yeah. This is a man, not only is he a legendary basketball player, world champion of champion basketball player, he does so much for his community. He does so much for the world.
Yeah.
And at the same time, this is a man who, Miss Miko, he turns down vagina every 7 minutes of the day.
As far as we know.
Half of his job is turning down vagina. And in spite of that, he's a good family man. You never hear him in any controversy. He lives that LeBron James kind of a life. But you hear the wife is pontificating about what you need and what you want. You are the most unselfish woman. You are the most selfish woman I think on this earth, where are your blessings? There are people out here that are struggling day by day, millions of people. You have a life that people only dream of.
Yeah.
And you got kids. The bag is already secure. Steph Curry, dump that ass. Get you a fine ass neighbor. Get out of there real quick because it's just going to get worse. And for her to publicly talk like this,
yes,
that's a married woman. You're a married woman, neighbor. You're married to a neighbor. You're a light-skinned neighbor that's married to another light-skinned neighbor. And you gonna talk this talk?
Yeah.
Yo, if I was Steph Curry, that's a big argument at home. I don't know. You're belittling everything that we're doing as a family unit. You're becoming an individual instead of being a partner in a marriage.
Right.
And listen, I ain't no relationship expert. I've been thrown out of 57 women houses and I've been in 78 relationships. But one thing I do know, I'm not going to sit here and be interviewed and go, yeah, my wife is all right, but I need my own identity. You know, girls, women are hollering at me and I want my own fragrance line. I'm not going to talk like that. Steph Curry, this is the problem with men today. See, I'm an old school neighbor. That's what I said. 9 o'clock. I go to bed because I'm an old school neighbor. Steph, hey, Steph, it's your uncle talking to you. Man up, bro. Man up. Check that wife of yours, or if you don't have the ability to do that, write her a check and get the hell out of there because as you get older, you're gonna get more wealth, brother. You don't need this. Give the money to the kids. Let her have the house. Give her 100 million. You take the other 100 and 300 of a million and get out of there. You don't need this, bro. This woman is out of control. And you know what? I do give her the most respect because she's being honest. I appreciate her on that.
But that's none of our business, you know. She should go somewhere and sit down and handle that at home.
This is Steph Curry after the interview talking to his wife.
With you, I don't fucking like no other female out here. I love nobody else but you. And my 2 kids. How can you tell me that? To just go and be happy with someone else so you can be happy with someone else? Is that why you're telling me to go?
If Mike Dixon got up there and talked like that, what? Like, this is crazy. If my wife got up there and talked like that, we got a problem. Matter of fact, it's such a problem. I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna watch you be an interview. I'm gonna sit right on the couch. What you talking about? Hold on, man. What are you saying?
Right.
This is how you feeling? This is where we're at? Then here go the check. Now you got all the popularity you want. And to say that men are hollering at you, now listen, women are attractive, even the married ones, of course. Men are gonna holler at them. That's the reality. My wife is beautiful. I'm for sure guys are out there, what's up, baby, and all that. I get that. But for a woman like her to publicize that and glorify it for all to hear is very disrespectful.
Yes. Where is the respect? Yeah.
So forget about the love in the relationship. It's all about the respect.
Mm-hmm.
We all go through honeymoon phases and argument phases and then commitment phases, and then we become as one, as they say, and we can last that long in the relationship. But the one steady has to be the respect.
Yeah.
And she doesn't respect them.
No.
Bro, get out there and handle your business.
Relax your thighs, get on top and start to ride until you feel that need, and I'm gonna feel the cool J. Start that need of mine, noting you all night, into the sunrise, noting you.
You know how much vagina this man can get? Yo, he could have multiple vaginas. He could live a polygamous life. He could do whatever he wants. And you sit in there, shut your mouth, young lady. You are a 5 if you're not rich. You got that big pumpkin head. You're not attractive like that. No disrespect. Shut your mouth. You should be grateful. If not, get out of there. Matter of fact, Aisha, you leave. You leave. If that's how you feel, you take those kids, you rich as hell. I don't remember you shooting any baskets. I don't remember you grabbing any rebounds. You did your job as a partner. You a loving wife and you had his children. He loves you. He's not built like that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, nephew. You better grow a set of kahunas and talk to your wife or get out of there if you're not built like that.
Right. And you know what? She just doesn't know how to use her resources. After all these years being married to that man, girl, know how to use the resources that you have so that you can be the woman that you desire to be.
Right.
Listen, I'm not gonna advocate cheating. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But in this case, yo, bro, go out there and get you.
Bro, you're a fool.
Bro, it's your uncle talk. Go out there and snaggle something up, bro.
Go test the water, Shawn.
Go out there. No, don't test the water. Get you a joint on the side, bro.
Okay.
I'm not advocating that. I'm a married man. But with this interview and with this chick is talking about, bro, that you got a smash pass, bro. Your wife has given you, sir, a smash pass. Go on out there and use it. It's your uncle talking.
No, that's not the smash pass.
What? That is a smash pass.
She didn't do anything. She just
yes, she
said.
did. She did. She disrespected him on all levels.
So you're saying
all
that,
levels. Miss Miko, and I'll ask everybody in the chat room, Miss Miko, do Steph Curry deserve a smash pass?
No! I ain't gotta think about it. She's okay.
No, she's being real.
If that's how she's feeling, like, yeah.
No, Miss Miko, Miss Miko, do Steph Curry deserve a smash pass after the public?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would say yeah.
Thank you. Can I get a round of applause for Miss Miko?
No.
Steph, I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Miss Miko, you are on point. Even though you got somebody that's gonna that's working for free, that's flying your ass to a different location, you are still on point. Mm-hmm. Exactly. You're not gonna do that to me like that. Right. Just leave. Leave. If you feel that way, Aisha, leave. Get a divorce. Get out of there. Don't put that man through that torture. And some men are submissive like that. And I'm not taking away for any man that's like that because he loves his wife. And then women sit here and they talk about simps and they talk about the guys are too soft and they want a thug and they want a man with 7 baby mothers and they want all this chaos. And the men who are, I don't want to use the word simp, but the men who are just being men that are married to their wives and that committed to love to one woman, it's always this bullshit.
Yeah.
Miss Janice, do you think Steph Curry needs a smash pass?
No, I do not. She didn't do anything. We
don't know that.
No, we don't know that. And we don't even know if he has done anything or not. But from what I can see and from what I'm hearing or whatever, I think that perhaps she should, 1, go sit down, be happy and grateful for what you have. Number 2, maybe he should reassess the whole situation. And it sounds like perhaps they have, because she did say something to the fact that, he said, well, aren't you happy or whatever he said? I don't know. But that's probably the arguments. That's probably what they discuss a lot. I feel lost. I feel trapped, so maybe he should, walk away. But a smash pass? No.
I say he gets 2 smash passes. Guys, put the guys in the chat room. Number 1 is Steph Curry deserves a smash pass. Number 2, he doesn't deserve a smash pass. Number 1 in the chat room if he deserves a smash pass.
And number 2.
As a matter of fact, let me put my number 1 in.
Miss Miko?
Heavy on the number 1.
Yeah, heavy. Yeah, you know what? Miss Miko, I'm gonna put my number 1s in right now. I'm gonna put my number 1s in. He deserves 2 smash passes after that embarrassing situation.
But in the YouTube interview, I think it's called "Call Her Daddy," she does mention the fact that she does attend, she has therapy sessions, so they probably both have therapy sessions in reference to this and her situation. You know?
Oh my God. Yes, I would have. If my wife was acting like that, I would probably need therapy sessions as well. But let me tell you something. This is disrespect on a whole nother level. And that's the times we live in today. Everybody can express themselves freely without no repercussions. It's all good. Janice said the weird stuff, Miss Miko, in her interview. I respect the fact, she's strong, independent, blah, blah, blah. No. You're being disrespectful to your husband. And where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? We don't have that line anymore because everyone's polarized. Everyone's doing it for the likes. No one cares on some old-fashioned love. Or if you've fallen out of love with your husband, then leave.
Then leave.
If you go, if Steph Curry say, "Yo, I'm divorcing my wife today," I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
You embarrass this man to the all type of levels.
Yeah.
And you sit there and you talking so cavalier to your homegirl like you're doing brunch on a Sunday afternoon at some restaurant in Midtown Manhattan.
Right. Yes.
Yo, Steph, dump her ass now. Get out of there, bro. You have all the vagina you want for the rest of your life. You can make new kids, bro. I've done that. I've traded one family for the next family.
He gonna Brian McKnight the situation and make new kids?
Yeah, just make. Shawn Harvey's done it twice. Get out there and get a whole new family, bro. Get you a whole new. You can afford. I did it and couldn't afford it, bro. Get you a whole new family, my guy. Stop wasting your time. Ms. Miko, what you got? God bless you.
I got something funny. So Donnie Boy is up and is stuck with Donnie. Did you guys know that Barron Trump, Donald Trump's 19-year-old son, he has been tapped on the shoulder to lead TikTok? Yep, you heard me right. 19-year-old Barron Trump was credited with helping his dad reach younger voters, and he will be the perfect person to lead the social media giant TikTok once it's transferred to its American investors. That came from President Trump's former social media manager, Jake Abbott. He says, "I'm hopeful that President Trump will consider appointing his son as maybe other young Americans to TikTok's board to help ensure it remains an app for young people and people will want to keep using it." So he just moved back into the White House while he attends classes at New York University's DC campus. And he's right now in the nation's capital. And Trump actually credited his son for guiding him to reaching younger audiences in his presidential election. Now, Melania is also on board with her son sitting on the board of directors for TikTok. Trump signed an executive order last month approving the transfer of TikTok's to U.S. operation and to have our investors only speak English because it's not, according to Trump, it's not fair that they only speak Chinese and they own an American product.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, TikTok has been fun. It's been real. I'm done.
Yeah, so Byron is going to actually sit on the board of directors. He's been handpicked and tapped on the shoulder at 19 years old. And Trump said, to all of you young people of TikTok, I saved it and you owe me big.
Wow.
Shout out, I just entered, I'm in the chat room right now. Shout out to my beloved niece, Shannon Berry, and my sister Patricia Harvey. They just came off a cruise, and God bless. And shout out to my grandniece, Heaven, which is Shannon's daughter, for her recent birthday. Your granduncle loves you over here. Now, what Trump is doing with, in this particular case, Trump is doing what Trump does. There's nothing wrong with that. If I was president of the United States and everybody had a social media platform and I saved the platform and my son is over there 19, 20 years old and I'm clothed with all this power, you take over TikTok. Of course, I would do the same thing. I'm not even mad at that. I'm not mad at the fact because a lot of Babylonians, they do that anyway. Blacks and Latinos, we need to do more of that. I like what LeBron James did with his son. His son can't play basketball for nothing, but he put him on the team. The son can't play basketball. He's just a regular basketball player compared to the elites of the NBA. But what did he do? He put his son down, and I agree with that. And even in this case with Trump putting his son down to run TikTok.
Yep.
Fine. For Chinese folks to speak English, I would have to agree with that as well. I do agree with that. You can't be sitting here on America coming, everybody speaking Chinese. I get that.
Yep.
But guys, there is no way that we can deal with this president much longer. We have to get out and vote. I know it sounds corny. That's why we got ourselves in this position a year ago, because y'all didn't want to vote. Yes, record amount of Black folks came out to vote. 90% of men and 92% of Black women voted. But at the same time, there was a record amount of Black folks that didn't vote. Millions and millions of Black folks didn't vote, which would have had Kamala, Harris over the top, and she would have won the presidency. So this is a clear indication that the vote does count. I know some people don't believe in voting, and I get that, and you have that right. But if you don't vote, it's a vote for the other guy. And don't be surprised, Miss Miko, and thanks for the story. That was a dope story. And I know we got other stories, and we'll probably get to them tomorrow. And Janice, thank you for that, because we're about to get out of here. Donald Trump is running the presidency like a business. He got all his boys in there. The Latinos voted for Donald Trump, right? And there's not a Latino on the board. They got the Secretary of State is Latino, but he's not really Latino. He's like a Babylonian Latino. There's no black folks on there. Black folks voted for Donald Trump. The Trump don't give a damn about you.
He don't.
He don't care about, and Black folks, y'all went out there looking crazy, voting for Donald Trump. He don't care nothing about you. This is a president that's, as a known racist, he said it. Donald Trump is funny though. He always got little jokey jokes. He's a jokester. I get that part. But Black folks, he ain't doing nothing for you. They're trying to strip this bill. That's why the government is closed now. He's trying to take all those Obama incentive from Obama healthcare off the table, and the Democrats won't allow it. And this affects more white folks than it does Black folks. And I just think that President Trump got a serious issue with the Obamacare because of the name of it. He tried to change the name of it. He tried to get rid of it. But there's no way that they can do that because it's just the law and he can't overturn it. But if they do, all those Republicans, they will lose their job because there's a majority of Babylonians that are on public assistance. A lot of people look down on public assistance. I don't because it's only a fraction of the American budget. They send more money over there to fight wars than they do for housing in the United States of America. But they want to get rid of it. But the funny part about it, it's more white folks on it than Black folks. Mm-hmm. But that's what you get. All you mega folks, you're going to lose your Section 8 and you're going to lose your food stamps and you're going to lose it all because he don't care about you either. And that's just what you get. But we had a part to play in this whole situation because we didn't go out and vote. This is a learning experience. Let's get this Obama movement for the next cycle of presidents. Let's get out there and vote, everybody. We need to regain the Congress and we need to regain the Senate and the presidency. And if we vote Democrat, and if God bless us with a Democratic president, before I yield my time, the first thing that president should do is fire everybody, even the people that he's not supposed to fire, that the Congress protects them because they are impartial to the presidency. Like, for example, the attorney general who is appointed by the president and they can skip terms if the president is not the president and the new president come in. Fire everybody. Fire the janitors. Fire the people who make the food. Anybody that's associated with the Republican Party, everybody gets fired. It needs to be purged out.
Clean slate.
But the only way that can happen is we go and vote. Don't get discouraged, guys. I don't mean to get political. Don't get discouraged, guys. Get out there and vote. Vote for your midterm. Vote Democrat. Vote. Because the Trump movement is like the movement with Obama back in the day. These folks are coming out. But the problem now, we might have some light at the end of the tunnel because white folks are mad as well.
They're starting to show.
So hopefully, now back to Miss Miko, and then I think I'm talking too much. I'm gonna yield my time. TikTok, God bless it. We need TikTok. We need stuff like that. Even though now, and I want to hear Miss Miko's thoughts. Everything now, they got these generated AI figures, Martin Luther King, Tupac, and all that. Now you don't know what's real or not on social media. Miko, what's your thoughts on social media being real and fake?
I can't take the AI thing. I hate it. I hate anything AI. I hate them damn Teslas that drive themselves. I hate anything that is not natural, because I feel there's going to be a time when they're going to turn on us and we ain't nothing we going to be able to do about it. I don't like electric cars. I don't like anything that is not normal. That's just me. And even when TikTok, they just released a song dissing Nicki Minaj and JT. And it was an AI artist. And the song is running up in numbers. The song is like platinum right now. It's crazy.
That was AI?
AI.
What?
An R&B song. Yep, it was all AI. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not feeling none of that.
Jan, I didn't know that was breaking news. I didn't. Guys, put a number 1 in the chat room if you're enjoying the show today. Put a number 2 if you're not. Okay? Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're enjoying the show today. Put a number 2 if you're not. Janice, what's your feeling on AI dominating social media? Because, you know, they got these Martin Luther King. We did that story the other day, Martin Luther King, Tupac, and these live images that they really do, Miss Miko, they really do look like they're alive.
Even the babies talking, that's weird to me. When the babies be talking, that's scary and weird as hell to me. I don't like to see it.
I like that. I actually like the babies. I think that they are cute and everything, but I do not like the fact that they are using, you know, the celebrities and what have you, because it's scary. What's going to happen to us? I mean, we're not going to know who to believe, who to trust, what to do, whatever. And that's the problem that I have with it. And also, a lot of times I like to go to, and a lot of other people like to go to AI overread or whatever it's called, and fact check some things. Well, I think that I'm going to have to stop doing that, because that may not be correct looking forward. I heard something on the news the other day how, you know, it was controlled and who it was controlled by and whatever. So the AI overview may not be the place to go. Chat GPT or TPT, whatever the hell, may not be the place to go any longer. You know, I mean, let me not put my trust into this AI system totally. And TikTok, I'm sorry, when that happens, I'm leaving TikTok. I will not. I refuse. It's not going to be the same. Not going to be the same at all.
Miss Miko's definitely on point today. She went out with her girlfriends for the birthday, and I saw Miss Miko doing the viral dance with all her girlfriends. Doing the dot dance. And God bless. But Miss Miko is definitely on point today, even though she's flying with traffic control agents that are arguing with their baby mothers right now.
You. I don't fucking like no other female out here. I love nobody else but you. And my 2 kids. How can you tell me that? To just go and be happy with someone else so you can be happy with someone else? Is that why you're telling me to go?
That's exactly why I'm telling you to go.
But Miss Miko is absolutely right. The baby's talking is freaking me out right now. It is scary. I'm not scared of a lot of things, except for stupid, scary movies that my wife be watching, or Conjurings and all that. That scares me. But this right here, I do agree with Miss Miko. The talking infants is scary. Put it up on chat room. That's scary.
Yeah, my daughter hates them. My daughter cannot stand any of that AI generated stuff, like Miss Miko, like you, Shawn, the babies. She said that is just absolutely creepy, you know, and now they're doing the celebrities like that. They've crossed the line with that for me.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we do appreciate you. In 2 minutes over, put a number 1 in the chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number 2 if you're not. You know, we'll be back, God willing, tomorrow for Feel Good Friday. I applaud these 2 queens right here for taking the show to a whole nother level, Miss Miko and Janice Segure. Janice, before Miss Miko give the last word, what last word do you have?
I just want to say peace and love, everybody. Hope you have a lovely day.
Miko.
My last word is life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself.
Dope.
Yes, that's good. That's really good. I love that.
Could you say that one more time? Miss Miko always comes.
Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself.
Yes.
And if you want to be in a romantic mood before we go, this is what you say to your lady or your man.
Relax your thighs. Get on top and start to ride until you feel that meat. And I'm gonna feel the coochie. Suck that meat of mine. I wanna know in you all night into the sunrise. I
All right, guys, let's wave at these guys. We see you guys tomorrow. God bless. And you guys have a safe day. And please don't forget, like, share, follow, subscribe. Much love. We are out.
Peace and love.
Bye, guys.
All right.